Next, in lesson 9, you're going to be working with nesting character styles inside paragraph styles. To make the use of styles more convenient, InDesign lets you nest the character styles within a paragraph styles. To create a nested style, you first need to create both a character style and a paragraph style to which to nest it. In this case, you're going to need to go down to page 4. You can either scroll down to page 4, or you can select it from the Pages panel, or you can come here and select 4. Once you are here, you can zoom into Earl Grey, which is right below the black T, and we're going to change this Earl Grey, and I'm going to change it up here. I'll change the font size. This is the character formatting up here. I'll change the font size to 10. I'll change the font style to Mistral, and I'll do all caps. And then I'll come over to character styles. If you don't have the character styles panel, you can go to type and get character styles, and we're going to add a new character style. Create new style, character style 1. Double click on it to open up the options panel. Since it is a name of a T, we're going to type T name. Basic character formats, you'll see that it's on Mistral, 10 point, all caps. And then we're going to come down to character color right here, and we're going to choose this khaki color, 43, 49, 122. Then click OK. That will be the character style for that one. Next, you can select Sri Lanka, and we're going to create a new character style for this one. We'll change this font to a 9-point font, and instead of all caps, we'll use small caps. There's a slight difference. And then we're going to change the font style to the Mistral again. I can either go through my list like this, or I can select and type Mistral. This is Mistral. We want to keep this as khaki as well. You can change it up here, khaki, and that's what it looks like. I'm going to select this. I'm going to create a new character style. Double click on character style 1, and we're going to call this, instead of character style 1, it's a country, so we will call it country name. And here's our basic character formats: Mistral, 9-point, small caps, with a khaki color. You can click OK, and you can deselect that. So we have two different font styles here. Next, you can go to the paragraph styles menu panel, and if you don't have the paragraph styles, it's under the type. And right now, if you click here, it says T body. If you have anywhere selected in this section, it'll have a different function. If you click in the black font, you'll see there's a plus sign right here. We're not going to worry about that just yet. We need to double click on T body. In general, keep it as T body. We don't need to worry about any of this. In basic character formats, right now my font family is set to Adobe Castellan Pro. I need to change this back to the Minion Pro, because that's what the default that we decided on previously was. And then we're going to go to this drop caps and nested styles right here. And where it says nested styles, we need to create a new nested style. In this case, we need nested style of, instead of none, we need a T name, and instead of through, we need to change this to up to, and then 1, keep that as 1, and then words, we're going to change this. You just click on it one time, select the words, and then change this to our colon, control colon, or backspace, and then shift colon. There we go. And you can deselect right here, and if you look carefully, if it's formatted properly, you'll see the English breakfast is formatted right. If it's not formatting right properly for you, it's probably because in basic character formats it needed to be on Minion Pro. And if it's not formatted properly, don't worry, I'll show you another option of how to do this. Just make sure you're creating your nested styles first. So this is what I currently have right now. Tname up to 1 colon. I can click OK, and if it's set up properly, you'll see Earl Grey with Mistral, English breakfast with Mistral. If it doesn't show English breakfast with the Mistral font, it's okay. I'll show you later how to fix that. Next, come over to this bullet right here next after Sri Lanka and copy that, Control C, and go back to T-body in your paragraph style, so double click T-body, and then we're going to go to drop caps. You'll see it says Tname, drop caps, and nested styles. You'll see our nested style that we created for Tname. Now we're going to click on New Nested Style, and we're going to select Country Name. Instead of Through, you click there, and you click Up To. And instead of Words, you select the words, press Backspace, and you can paste the bullet. Control V. Here's my bullet. You can click OK to see your results. You'll see here is Sri Lanka. Here is the next one, and so on and so forth. Sri Lanka, Sri Lanka. And they're formatted as this first Sri Lanka is set up. If you double click in T-body again, you can come back to the drop caps and nested styles. And the nested style, we're going to create a new style as well, new nested style, and we're going to have none selected, and we're going to go through, keep through, and instead of 1, we're going to do 2, and then instead of words, we're going to have 2 colons, because if you look carefully, you'll see it says Earl Grey with 2 colons and Sri Lanka. I'm going to deselect it, and I'm going to click OK. Now, if this did not work properly for you, the way you can do this is you can select this section right here under black T. You can come to your paragraph styles, and where it says T-body, there may be a plus sign here. If there's a plus sign here, in order to change it back to make it look like our new setup, you press and hold Alt and you click on T-body one time. I won't need to do this because mine, if you look carefully, is set up appropriately. We have our Earl Grey in Mistral 10-point all caps, and we have our country name in Mistral 9-point small caps, and that's the same throughout the entire document. At this point, you can go ahead and deselect all, and that's how you make a nested style.